Starlight. Okay, we got a couch not too long ago. And here it is. And this is her favorite spot, right here in this corner. She will not sit anywhere else but right here. Loves this couch. And usually when I leave the house, I put them in the basement so we don't have scratch marks and stuff. And I try to keep it nice. Derek Speed Exposure back for another video. And I've got the yard looking really good. And today I'm going to do 5 things not to do on a tractor. It's just going to be a really quick video. And last week I had to work a lot of overtime. This week it's actually my birthday, so in this video I might put a couple clips of Natural Bridge in Virginia. And I actually went to the zoo, stuff like that, tried my camera out, and you'll see some clips in between each one probably. And yeah, let's go fire up the tractor, see what we got going on. Alright, so I'm going to let this thing warm up for 5 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and hit the first thing, and then yeah, I'll show you a zoo clip right after that. Number 1. Okay, this is the first thing that I figured I'd show. When you're getting mulch off the truck, you don't want to go in too far and hit your wheel wells. I would say some people would forget about those because they're covered with mulch, and it's just something you don't think about. So yeah, you can dent those in pretty good. But yeah, you can go in pretty far, I guess, but I usually get up here and just shovel it in onto the bucket. Works a whole lot better, well, without messing anything up. Oh my gosh, that's scary, ain't it? Okay, so I'm getting ready to go mow grass. I put it in mid PTO, and yeah, I've already mowed the grass and everything. So afterwards, you go ahead and you want to jump off and get a stick or the dog's balls in the yard or something like that, and you want to move it. Okay, you don't want to leave it into mid PTO because I'll show you what happens. Okay, you put the brake on, you turn your blades off, but you forget to pull this all the way down. So when I hop off to get the stick, it cuts off on you. So it took me a little while to figure it out when I first got it, but then I figured out, put it back down to rear, and then you can go ahead and start it right back. It's just a good thing to know if you go ahead and you end up buying one and don't know anything about it. Man, there's a big old giraffe. Number 3. Okay, so you don't want to back scrape much farther back than this with your bucket because it weakens your hydraulic system, which is these right here, your cylinders. And yeah, I consider this the safe amount to back scrape with. You might be able to squeeze it back a little bit more, but I wouldn't go much farther. To keep it healthy throughout the whole life of the tractor. Alrighty, let's move to the next one. Alright, we're getting ready to feed a camel. She said this is the cleanest eater out of all of them so far. I would have never guessed. The llamas kept spitting, so we gave up on those. Number 4. Okay, so you don't want too much weight in one side of your bucket. This will cause one of your hydraulic cylinders to leak down, maybe on one side. Or it could also make your bucket crooked. And yeah, I don't do this too often, just for this video. But just imagine if you had one big rock and you offset it in this bucket, it's going to do some damage. So you always want the heaviest things in the middle of the bucket because it evens the weight on them hydraulic cylinders that pick it up. Hey guys, I can't get over how big these elephants are. This year for the Corona, I wasn't able to ride it. When I was little, my parents took me up here and that's the last time I remember seeing an elephant. That thing is massive. Okay, number 5. Don't really have any hills at my house, but I was at my sister's house and I noticed when you have a big load in this thing, the back tire will come off the ground if you're on an incline. And I think this mowing deck will actually help a lot if you have it on there still while you're moving dirt. But other than that, if you did have this mowing deck, you might turn over. It's got a pretty wide stance, but still I had to, like a motorcycle. But yeah, I had the back tire weaving and wobbling back here at my sister's house. But other than that, it never did flip. Pretty sure, I think it's where this deck is on. Thing is a lifesaver. Already. So this is the only hill or bank near my house. And the rest of it's flat.